Hello guys, welcome to my own YouTube channel, English with Teacher Shiv. And today in this video, I'm going to share my journey of learning this language. That how did I learn this language, right? So, let me tell you guys, 2 years back, I started my journey of learning this language. And the time, I started from zero. I started from scratches. I wasn't able to speak a single word in English. I wasn't able to form a single sentence in English. I wasn't able to introduce myself in English in front of anyone. But when I enrolled in a government job, there I have listened one of my colleague. He was just speaking English so well. I was totally fascinated by his way of speaking. I went to him and asked him, "Bro, your English is really proficient. Can I know that how did you learn this language?" Then he shared his own story of learning this language with me. And from there, I got a motivation that being an Indian, if he can speak English so well, why can't I? I can also. That day, I started my journey. And he suggested me name of one application. I started using that application. But unfortunately, the day first, when I joined one panel over there, the host insulted me very badly. I was writing something in the comment section in his panel, and he said, "Shiv, stop writing." I was shocked completely because that was my first day in that application. And then I asked him, "What's wrong? I'm just greeting you. I'm just saying hi and hello. That's it. I didn't write anything wrong." Then he said, "The way you are writing in the comment section, it seems to be that you are rapist of English." And I was, what exactly he was speaking? I was totally wondered. And I was asking one question to myself. Do I deserve this criticism from this guy? No, I don't. I didn't say anything wrong to him just because I know why he was speaking in that way, because he was so proficient that time. But I don't know, I got a very hidden ignition in my body. I got sparked totally. And there was a fire inside me. I made a promise to him that today you are insulting just because you are good enough. And tomorrow I would speak far better than you. One day for sure I'm gonna speak English better than you. It's my challenge for you. And I took a commitment to myself as well. That was a day, and honestly speaking, I did practice for 14 to 16 hours throughout the day. For the next 3 months, I did practice 14 to 16 hours in order to learn this language. I used to create my own panel where people were coming, but no one was interested to join my panel because I wasn't able to speak English that much good as others were speaking. Alright? But that time I used to talk to myself. I started in this way. And after 1 week, I started joining others' panel. I started listening to others, like how they are speaking, how they are learning this language. And I observed them closely. And after next week, I started imitating to them. The way they were speaking, I started speaking the same way. And finally, after 1 month, I had decided like I would start my own panel in order to speak English. And I started my own panel. Then gradually people started joining my panel because I was the one who always talk about English. Like how can you improve? What are the things that you have to do on your daily basis? And these kind of stuff I used to discuss on my panel. Then earlier for me, English was just a language like English, nothing else. But later on, as I started learning that language, by the time I came to know that English is not only English, it is a very vast thing that you have to learn. It has so many components like pronunciation, sentence formation, vocabulary, content, grammar, intonation, voice modulation, accent, collocation, connotation, and there are so many stuff. And I was totally flabbergasted. Seriously? I have to learn all these things? But I thought, okay, fine. There's no problem at all. If I have decided that I have to learn this language anyhow, at any cost, by hook, by crook, no matter, but I have to get mastery on it. So I started learning all these things. And I used to follow one formula that is called chunky formula, which means you have to learn things in small units, in different parts. First, I started working on my flow and fluency so that I can be more confident. I would not feel any kind of hesitation or shyness when I'm speaking. Then second, I started learning vocabularies. I started announcing my vocabs. Then third, I started working on my basic grammar. And at the end, I started working on my sentence formation. And this is how I have learned this language. All right. After that, when I started talking to native speakers around the world, like someone who is from US, UK, Canada, Australia, I was a bit confused because their accent was entirely different from our accent. They use a different accent. They use a lot of slangs. They use linking English. They use, you can say, contractions, reductions, and fillers as well. And I was totally unaware of these things. But by the time when I started involving myself into learning or in order to talking with them, I came to know that, okay, fine. If I would start talking to them, definitely I can also understand and I can reply. All right. So I did these things. And after a period of time, I was in that situation that I can talk to them, I can understand them, and I can reply as well. Right? After a period of time, I started learning English as a fun. So I started creating my own panel in order to discuss about different topics. And there I met one native speaker teacher from US. She told me, Shiv, if you really want to take your English to the next level, all you have to do is start teaching. I told, sorry? How can I teach? I don't even know how to speak English, so how can I teach others? Then teacher told me that, Shiv, you don't need to be overthink about all this stuff. Just start from today and start teaching others. And don't even think about what will happen. And I thought, okay, fine, let me do it. From that point, it's been more than 1 year, I started teaching English to others. And from that day till now, I'm still teaching English to beginners and intermediate speakers of English. Those who are really inquisitive and keen to see a fluency on this language. Right? So, what I wanted to share you guys that English is just a language, it's not a rocket science. Being an Indian, if I can speak English, you guys can speak far better than me. It depends how much consistent you are in order to do practice with this language. Do you have a strong reason to learn this language, yes or no? Are you going to create an environment of English around you or not? And when it comes to mistakes, hesitation, people who cannot criticize me, they are going to laugh at me, you have to overcome with all these silly things. Keep aside all these things and be focused. If you would decide that I have to learn this language anyhow, I'm damn sure no one is here in this world who can stop you. Alright? So, guys, just find one strong reason for learning this language. Try to enhance your vocabularies in a systematic manner, at least 1 or 2 vocab in one day. Don't obsess with grammar rules. Just whatever grammar you have, start from that only, and later on you can work on it. Create an environment of English. You have to speak in English with your friends, your office colleagues, your siblings, whomsoever you think that I can speak with them. Do that. Don't even get fear of making mistake. All right? Because mistake is a part of our learning. If we are not making mistake, that means we are not learning something new. Correct? And whenever you feel that you are stucking and stammering, just try to find the reason behind it and work on those reasons. All right? Enjoy the process of learning this language. Just have fun. And I'm damn sure, guys, sooner or later you're gonna get command and hold on this language. You can sound more eloquent and impeccable, right? So this is my story, guys, and I have shared some steps as well. I hope you liked my video, and if you really feel that this video is going to help you, please subscribe my channel and share this video with those friends who are equally interested as equal you are in order to get mastery on this language. Thank you, guys.